Hey guys, and welcome back to some more ARK Survival Evolved, episode 10 now, I believe. And today, guys, we are finally going to be beginning on our base. Our actual, real, proper base I plan on spending, you know, at least more than 5 episodes in. And hopefully one that I can actually defend properly. Just a quick little disclaimer, since, you know, like me and all my building and such and Spore. This is actually going to be the first time I've built something proper in ARK, since normally whenever me and my friends play, I'm the one that goes hunting and taming and such, whereas all my friends are the one that are building. So this is going to be a first for me. And I've spent some time trying to plan out a basic design. I've got something like vague in my head. But because this will be my first time building like a proper big base as opposed to, you know, like little huts like that one over there, I have decided to play it safe and play with the platform pieces from the Platforms Plus mod. And so I think it requires a foundation for this. So the point of what I was trying to say is that expect quite a bit of trial and error in this, a lot of me figuring things out, you know, at least for this first time. I promise guys I'll get better over time. So let me see. Yep, okay, these do indeed require platforms, or foundations, let me just double check. Okay, so that is how it aligns. Oh right, okay, so it pings off an edge, right, okay. Or snaps more like. Right, so, because of the way it's angling, I'm probably going to want to angle it this way in. It snaps like that. No, that's not quite what I want. Let's try this way. Okay, that's more like it. And a iguanodon just ran into it. Okay then. So now I should just be able to snap it like this. Oh, carefully, don't spam click. And so, like that. So it took a while, guys, but we got there. Now, right, yeah, so I do need one more piece. I'm going to make it like a properly flat, like a semicircle. But that'll be the basic size of our base so far. Let me just get like an aerial view for that. A bit small actually. I would like it to be quite a bit larger, but it is a start nonetheless. So if I get one more piece to kind of jut out from this side onwards, so it kind of finishes at where the tail feathers of the RG is now, I kind of build out the rest. So what I'm after is like a kind of a half of a circle for one part, and for like to have a large extension coming outwards. I'm also thinking of having like a lot of separate extensions all over the place, like one for the aviary where I can store the flying dinos, a very large roaming grounds for the big dinosaurs to be in. Trying to think of what else, like maybe like a little industrial corner. Ow, an industrial corner that I can have the furnace and such. Let's see if I can make another platform yet. I can, good. I didn't have enough metal to make 6-1 earlier. Cool. And otherwise, yeah, just kind of like chunking it out bit by bit. So what I plan on doing is having corners. Or sections, as I just said, for various things. Like one will be for the preserving bins to make a load of jerky. One will be the kibble area. One will be like a little, maybe like a separate house entirely for the beehive. One for the, what do you call it? For the other little domestic farms, such as snails, such as penguins, such as sheep. You know, long term. It's really not the angle I was hoping for actually. Let me just go ahead and pick that bit up. I don't think I can by myself, can I? Do I have to use my gun? Oh, if I can even find it. There it is. Yeah, I can. Good. Oh god, it takes a while though. Wow, that did take a while. There we go. Put it over there. I'll fall off the edge because I'm silly. Run back up here. Why is that iguana? Is it stuck? I think it is stuck. Okay, well I'll have to deal with that in a bit. Let's see then. Is that... Yeah, okay, so that alignment in terms of everything's actually quite okay. What I might have to do instead then is I probably can't have the pen in front of the building, but rather like on both sides. Like very, very large pens. Apart from having my overall environment, like my, what's the word? My territories, I plan on having very large. So I might have to deal with having a fairly small building for the moment. It's hard to say because this really is, like this little platform piece here really is much smaller than I'd imagined. I was hoping it'd be about, you know, twice the size. But as I said, it's always my first time building, like, entirely on my own. So a bit of trial and error is going to be required. So guys, all I'm going to be doing next is picking up a bunch of, what do you call it? Putting down a whole lot of walls. A lot of walls, you can see here. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know, do a little bit of a montagey thing for the bulk of this build. So guys, I will catch you. Oh god, I'm encumbered big time. There we go. I'll catch you shortly. Alright, so this is the current design so far then. At least this is for the amount of materials I've made so far. I've obviously misjudged the amount of pieces required to make a decent sized structure. But it is interesting so far. The more I build it out, the more I realise, okay, I actually do have a lot of stuff to, a lot of space to put down a lot of things, such as the forge, such as vaults and the fabricator and such. So I'm actually okay with the size overall. The material choice, I'm obviously going to have to change the floor there, like the extension of the floor. I'm going to have to change that into wood to suit the platform. It might not be like the same kind of wood, or if not wood then, I may have to like kind of create a bit of a transition. The gap in the wall I will be placing with glass panes and glass walls. That way it's like a very nice large window structure. What I may actually do instead is, instead of right now where it is currently just like 3 high, what I may do instead is extend it all up by 1 or maybe even 2 walls, such as to this kind of height. This way I could probably guarantee the forge, and it just seems overall like more proportionate. Since for the width of the current structure, the height seems a little bit off at 3 walls, so maybe 4, maybe even 5. I suppose the perk with having 5 would mean I could like breed things indoors, although I'm still kind of deciding how I'm going to tackle that in terms of location. But it's the current thing so far. Unfortunately, when it comes to the glass windows, that's going to require a lot of cementing paste, a lot of crystal, a lot of metal, all of which I have in a very, very limited supply. Since the cementing paste is just a nightmare. I'm going to need snails for that, which I do have started. I already have some crops growing like in a little silly 2x2 thing, the redwoods, so I can begin taming snails soon and get like a proper greenhouse going very, very soon. But until then, I'm going to be very limited on my cementing paste. The crystal's farmable, that's fine. But the metal with my single refining forge, again, is a very slow process. So the windows have to come in over time. When it comes to like the rest of the ceilings, the rest of the walls, and mostly some more of the platform parts and a couple other pieces I want to plan out, I'm going to need a lot of wood, and it turns out just making this little structure here just destroyed my entire wood supply. So I'm kind of glad that I decided to bump up the ratings just for, you know, this episode, just for the building, because I'm going to need to. I have already grossly underestimated the amount of wood I'm going to require, or materials in fact. It's kind of like Minecraft, isn't it guys? You think you have enough materials or blocks, it turns out you weren't even close. So I got a lot of farming ahead of me. My biggest concern is how I'm going to fortify my base when I have this great big gaping hole in the middle, I'm gonna have to get that crystal going, not crystal, the greenhouse going very, very soon. But at least I have like the beginnings of a base, like real legitimate beginnings, finally sorted. Just gonna go ahead and finish up the heights, make everything back to where it was, or back to how it should be more like. And for these gaps here, I plan on placing pillars. In fact, I may be doing pillars into, like obviously these cracks here, but also maybe like throughout the great big wall, perhaps. We're kind of experimenting with it as we go along. I plan on utilising like dinosaur gateways, and I plan on utilising railings a lot as well. A lot of glass pieces to try and, you know, mix things up a bit, not make it just pure stone and pure wood. But, like I said, first things first, I need to get a lot of wood. So, there is, you know, mate, it's time to get to work. And while we're here, I do believe now is the time to tame our dear lovely female Rex. So I'm just going to go ahead and give her a gun. Let her eat that gun. No, really. Got this proud meat over. And that, get my gun back. And she should shoot up just like that. Good. She'd never been hit while she was out, which I'm quite glad about. So get as much effectiveness as possible. And guys, this means we are finally going to have our breeding pair of Rexes. They're not the best. I do plan on getting better. But I'll tell you guys what. I did check out her stats. Like, we check here. Her stats on Dododex. It turns out she's very health heavy. Was it health? I think it was health, melee, and weight, or health, melee, and stamina. I can't remember which ones, but it was those two stats that she had, like, better than usual, or at least, you know, like, higher than average, which I'm really happy with. I've actually yet to check the other two, but there she is. Awesome. Really, really happy about that. But, oh, and, wow, okay. A minute ago? Wait, no, sorry, that. Wow, okay. That only had a minute. That means it dropped like half an hour ago. Did she lay an egg in her sleep? Alright then. Well, she's clearly fertile. I like that. But there we go. 2 Rexes. GG. Or 3 more like. Hey guys, so this is the current progress so far. Been having quite a bit of issues, like getting the floor sorted and getting the angles done, but you know, it's a work in progress. Like I said, I am, this is my first time doing this, so I am still, you know, quite learning. But, so I had the idea, as I explained before, so I wanted like half of it to be what we have now, like all of this bit here, the wood and then the glass, I'm happy with how it is now. But the other half, what I wanted, or what I said that I wanted, was to kind of put it out a bit, like a bit of a, kind of like a bit of a box coming out of it, but I wanted it to kind of curve in and angle in. Now, the end result basically looks like a really strange, like a manual duplicate of the other side. And it's kind of made me realise, well, with the current design I have now, I may as well have just used all of this stuff over here again. I may as well have just, you know, used 12 of these segments instead of 6. Which I'm a little bit frustrated about. It means all that hard work and effort and, you know, figuring out basically kind of made it so that it looks like I'm just trying to mimic the other half. So, what I'm thinking, I did mention before I wanted like little separate sections and separate things coming out of this. What I'm thinking is, since I've made all of this half here manually, it's got all the individual, you know, squares and triangular blocks and such, or flooring more like, I figured I'm going to take advantage of that. So I'm going to try and make extensions, maybe like in one part to kind of let the building come in a bit, maybe like as a landing pad. Or in other places have them come out. And more than anything else, I do actually want to make this not symmetrical. Since right now, it's looking quite cool, but it's also looking a little bit bland in my opinion. I feel like it could do with a bit of a symmetry, a little bit of something different, you know? One thing I am really happy about is that I did go ahead and close up the floor here, as you guys can see. So I'm no longer going to get bloody animals like coming in and attacking me or just getting stuck and being in the way. And what has occurred in the process is I've accidentally made a basement, as you guys will see here. So I've got this quite nice spacious area. I've actually accidentally created a basement, which I really like. I did want a basement. I had no idea how I'd do that, so I figured, well, you know, one day in the future, when I get better at building. But no, I happened to get it by accident, which I'm really, really happy with. So what I might do down here is like maybe like have a stairway in one place, maybe like a kind of like a garage door kind of effect, I'm not sure, but like another entrance or exit in the wall somewhere. Maybe have like my brewery and such, or the preserving bins. Just general like, you know, storage. Things like maybe out of the way. I don't know, but I like it. But guys, while we are down here, I have something to show you. So, so a bit of a backstory to this sheep here. Got this nice little lovely female sheep. Bit of a backstory. I was flying around in the south part of the map. I was trying to get beaver dams for cementing paste, as I've been doing countless times before. I had already used up all the ones in the northern part of the map, so I went to the south, had a bit of a explore around, and on my way back, I saw a T-Rex running off a cliff. That's fine, you know, that's normal, like, what's so special about that? Well, in front of this T-Rex, I saw this great big fluffy white mass just launch itself, kamikaze, off this cliff, with a great big Rex chasing it, and it just looked absolutely comical. So I was thinking, what is that big white fluffy mass? It wasn't in the Arctic, it wasn't in the redwoods, it's just like in a very forested area. And yeah, so I went to go take a look, and I realised, oh crap, the sheep. And for anyone who's not familiar with sheep in ARK, so as I think you guys have seen before, I keep on trying to get prime meat for my carnivore taming, since carnivores much prefer prime meat. They prefer mutton even more. And the mutton is just like the next best thing to kibble, basically. So as you guys can imagine, sheep are very valuable. Now normally I would kill it. Normally I'd kill it, get all the mutton and cook it up and use like lamb chops, which are also better than prime meat. But she is 156 and I do plan on having a sheep farm in the future. So I figured, alright, I'm just gonna go and you know, just casually drop the sheep into my basement and lock it up. I'm sure there's a British stereotype somewhere in there that you guys are gonna point out. So I'm really happy about that. I will be continuing building in just a moment, but I would really like to get a sheep, you know, especially before she despawns, since I do believe if you capture wild animals but do not tame them, I think they do like have a more likely chance of despawning. And you know, I at least want to get something out of it, whether it's a tame or some mutton. And so, if I want to get the sheep, the first thing I need to make is a veggie cake. That's what they require for taming. I believe just one, regardless of the level. And that's going to take a bunch of stuff. So veggie cakes are kind of expensive to make. They require certain crops, tree sap, and honey. Now, we've already seen that I can get the honey nearby. I also have my tree taps ready, but the crops is probably the hardest part for me right now. Except, you know, knowing I'm going to be taming these things eventually, what I have done over here, when I, you know, slowly eventually get there. What I have set up in this little beach area here is next to my little tree tap farm, which I'm not sure if I've shown you guys already. There you go, you can see it. I have a very dinky little 2x2 little greenhouse area. Got a lot of Megatherium spawning nearby. And so in here I'll be getting like just a very small, very steady supply of crops or supply of vegetables. Just make sure. Yeah, I gotta crouch them to get there. Make sure that they're all properly fertilised. They are indeed. Good. So I'll grab all these. I do plan on making like a proper greenhouse in the future. It's just, you know, for any of you guys who've played ARK, you know that you need crops. Like, by the time you want crops, you're like, oh crap, okay, so now you've got to spend like a couple hours waiting for them to first grow. So I figured I'll just go ahead and do myself a favour, get it done nice and early. Got a tree tap, or a tree sap here. Now, I do have these 2 beehives here. I'm going to ignore these ones. I do plan on using them later. But if I attempt to use those now, or interact with them, what will happen is the bees will attack me. And whenever the bees attack me, I cannot get to my mount, which means I'm basically stranded up there. And, you know, if I can't fly off, I'm sitting right next to a beehive I've aggroed, as you guys can imagine, I'm just going to get constantly aggroed. Let's see. Oh. Okay, this is going to take a little bit of a bit of trial and error. Go on, bounce the right way. There you go. So, can I get this? I can. Oh, I can get... Alright then. So now I'm being attacked. All I can do right now is shield up and hope that both my otter, Stygian... Oh, that's a saber-tooth. Hoping that... Oh my god, what's going on? I have to hope that Stygian and the Therizino can defend me here. I'm getting attacked a lot. Oh my god. Kill that saber-tooth! Come on, Therizino! Are you stuck in a tree? Oh god. This is not going how I wanted. Okay. Oh, right. Well, I'm no longer being attacked by the bees, which means I'm no longer getting a debuff. Oh, it's encumbered! You useless thing. Okay. Let's do this properly then, shall we? May as well get rid of all this while we're at it. Okay, that went, that just did not go how I planned. If I'm honest. But I did get some more honey. How's my armor? Okay, it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna do that again. You know, while I'm here, I may as well get a little bit more. Yeah, that went all sorts of ridiculous. Ah, okay, let's try again. Come on, this way. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. If I get really close, that's a cooldown, but as I get further out... There you go. Wait. I get the option. So can I do it or not? Oh, I get it. There's 2 of them there. That's why I'm getting 2 options. Right, there's 2 hives there. Awesome. Oh, you beast. So, oh, I'm dying. Wow. I'm just gonna sit here for a moment then. Wait till this finishes up, then we'll go make the cake. I'm just gonna tune in back for just a moment to show you guys that we appear to have 3 alphas at our doorstep. 144 Carno, 108 Carno, and a 108 Raptor. Okay, we have a triple alpha. Right, well, I'm gonna go way over here. Am I gonna get my water? Oh my god. I mean, we saw the double alpha pack just earlier on, or just a couple episodes ago now. I don't think I've ever seen a triple before. Damn. But yeah, I'm just gonna go over here and get my water. Alright, so we're back with the final bit of our supplies. Let's get the water in. And go ahead and light the fire. Do I still have everything that I need, or did any of it spoil? Nope, there it is being made. Now I wonder, can I make another one? It won't tell me until I've... Okay, oh actually, if I just do that instead. Sweet, I can make 2. Awesome. Brilliant. I'm really, really happy about that. Good, so that's 1 veggie cake. It expires in 1 hour and 20 minutes. Can I make more? I can't tell. Oh no, again, the water. Alright, that's fine then. That's fine. But I can make 2. I am really, really happy about that. Sweet, put all that away, put everything back into these as soon as I can. Since a lot of these I would like to use again later, if I can, of course. That's just it, isn't it? Yep, all the other things are not going to spoil. So guys, that means that we are about to get our very own sheep. Which is really going to pay off later on. Like, as soon as I get a male sheep, I can breed the 2. I don't even need to imprint or anything like that. I can breed them. And then I can get like a permanent supply of mutton. I'll never ever have to think about the prime meat and such again. And it's all the way over there? Am I going to reach it? Come on. No, you difficult sheep. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, I mean, I could obviously just, you know, remove the platform tile, but I really, really don't want to do that. Oh, for goodness sake. I don't suppose stitching makes any difference, does he? If I chuck him over there? No, no difference at all. Oh, damn it! Why is that sheep blood just going all over there? Yeah, I hear you, you stupid... you. Okay. So my biggest concern, if I break apart the wall, the sheep gets attacked by something. Okay, there she is. I hear you, stupid sheep. Right, if I take that one out, maybe I can just reach her from here. Excellent, okay. Quickly lock it up before anything comes over and kills them. Sheep are extremely weak. I mean, they're very useful, in the fact, or very resourceful in fact, in the fact that they can give you things like a constant supply of pelt, along with, you know, obviously mutton if you can breed them. But aside from that, yeah, they can die very easily. So you're stuck, aren't you? Are you actually stuck? See if I can get over. Yep, you are actually stuck. Right, well, you know what? That's fine, because I was going to leave her in my little, in my basement anyway. In the sheep dungeon. I don't want it... I really don't want any risk at all of the sheep dying, so I'm better off just leaving her in here. A little bit cruel. But you know what? Meh. But anyway guys, moving on, back to what we were originally doing. So like I said beforehand, I would like to create some extensions out of this, maybe some corridors into separate buildings. I'm not quite sure yet, but just generally in that kind of theme of things. So, yeah, I really am like kind of making all this up as I go along. Since the original idea I had in my mind was all but gone out the window. So I really am improvising, and I don't know, hopefully we get something interesting, hopefully we do. So guys, we're once again, oh, red drop. Okay, I'm gonna get that red drop. And after that, yeah, I'm gonna get back to building and hopefully we can get something, you know, close to finish soon. The sooner I can put things like a fabricator in here, the better. In fact, saying that guys, I am level 79.5, and when I do hit to level 80, no, forge. Okay, when I hit level 80, I will unlock the industrial forge, which means, you know, like to the next stage of the montage thing, I probably would have had that installed by then. So guys, I'll catch you in, you know, in a while. I'll catch you in a while. Hey guys, check this out. I got a Quetzal right above my base. I mean, you can't see my base from here, but that entire clearing is where I'm building up. And yeah. Hello Quetzal. You're level 18. Yeah, that's a little bit useless, but now we know. Now we know where I'm building base is a primary place, or not primary, is one of the places that Quetzals can spawn and or roam in. Sweet, I am happy about that. We will be taming you eventually, my dear friend. We will definitely be taming you eventually. Hello, Tapper. Goodbye, Tapper. Oh well then guys, this is the progress so far. It definitely is taking shape, isn't it? It definitely is starting to get there. I've been able to add a couple of features that I wanted, such as the little landing pads here for when I'm flying around on a mount, I just want to get like a quick getaway or something, quick land. I plan on having like a bunch of storage boxes in here as well, I'm not sure what else. Also happy I managed to get the stairs in place, so I could you know, go up and down as I please. I did originally want to use like the non-S plus ones as the non-S plus stairs have a different texture or different design, but I couldn't snap them from, you know, from the top down. They could only be snapped from the bottom up, and I just couldn't figure out a way to get it to work, so I had to resort to the S plus in the end. But I'm really liking it all so far. The gateways, oh, they were a pain. Where's my mount? Up there, right. The gateways were a bit of a pain, I'll show you guys why. What I really wanted, as you probably saw in a little montaging thingy, I wanted one to be straight in the middle here, like just a great big one in the middle, just the one on its own. However, as you guys can see, I can get like a bit of a shot of it. I can't. Right, well, throughout creating this, even though all the other pieces, all of the other walls and such here, they're all like about, I'd say about 4 units long in width. This one here, this particular area, is about, I'd say 4.5, which meant, you know, I can't centralise the behemoth gateway or the regular gate, whatever. I couldn't centralise the gateway, which really would have bugged me for a while. You know, not OCD, but, you know, like, there's a minimum to being neat, you know? So I couldn't centralise it in the end, but what I did find was that it actually snapped perfectly onto the 4 unit wide ones here. So I figured in the end, alright then screw it, I'll put 2 down. I could have just, you know, got the asymmetrical idea I had beforehand and put 1 on one end, but, you know, I know myself, I'm just going to fly in at different directions, and I'm going to be like a little bit frustrated, you know, that I didn't put 2 in the first place, that I can't go in 1 on each side, so I figured, whatever, save myself a headache now, just go ahead and add 2 in. I will be replacing them with glass in the future, but oh my god, the materials. I had to do so many bloody trips just to get all these windows sorted. I'm glad I finally got the windows down in the end, like they just look so good. But oh my god, it is expensive. Like the crystal is no problem, I've got both mountains over there and over there for the crystal. Oh god, now it's raining. But it's this cementing paste. This cementing paste is absolutely nightmarish. Oh god, I'm glad I got those sorted. But yeah, the hatch rains, as soon as I can get the materials... Oh, that broke, okay. As soon as I can get the materials, they will be made out of glass. And I don't have any materials on me to fix the torch, so let me go grab some. I do plan on, like, as soon as I finish the general form of the building, I will be like filling out with like storage, with utensils and such, and more than anything else, electricity. I'll be getting electricity going as quickly as I can, as soon as I can. Let's go ahead and do that so we can see again. That way we'll have plenty of like really nice, decent lighting, regardless of the time of day. Let's go back and check it out. But overall, I am liking how it's going, I really am. I've not quite done any of the segments or sections like I mentioned before. Oh yeah, and I've also done this little bit here, which I really like. Just, you know, kind of changes it up a little. Oh, I can't. Can I go through that? Now I can. Oh, it looks so eerie in the dark. I like it. Like, it's gonna have like proper electricity, but I really do like the way it's torchlit for the moment. And of course, I've got my little bit down here into the basement, into the cellar. Now this bit will be torchlit, so I plan on having some standing torches. No, what are they called again? Like wall mounts. There you go, wall torches. I plan on having some of those like decorated all around. You know, make it a little bit more homey for the poor little sheep there. I promise, guys, as soon as the base is ready, I'll be taking better care of her. I am liking it so far though, definitely am liking it. But I have no idea how long this video is. I've actually been working on this for a couple of days now. I am so relieved I bumped up the rates because, oh my god, the grind! The grind is mental. But on the plus side, it is incredibly spacious. I take back what I said before. This definitely is a nice big space, I like it a lot. But guys, I'm reaching that point now where it's really hard for me to figure out what to do next. I'm like going back and forth, stopping and figuring out. It's probably not going to look very good on recording. So I think what's going to be required is I'm just going to fill out the rest of the building. And I don't know, maybe I'll like decorate it in a video. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm definitely going to finish the form of the building itself. I just wish it was light so that I could actually show you guys it properly. But yeah, I hope that was a decent building episode. Like guys, I've never ever done a building episode like this before. So if there's a better way that I can approach it, please do let me know. Or otherwise, if you like the constant shift between, you know, my thoughts and then montage and then thoughts again, back and forth. If you guys like that, let me know. If there's anything better I can do, always, please. In the end, I'm still new to the Let's Play and I really, like, I'm absolutely loving this. I really am. But, oh man. You guys are the viewers, you're the critics. I need to know if it's good enough for you. But, oh man, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm gonna try and finish it tonight. It's 6 in the morning. I gotta stop doing this late nights. But, yeah, I'm loving it. I'm really liking it. I'm enjoying, like, all the little decorating here and such as well. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. And as always, take care. And I'll catch you next time.